Hi, Dave Jones here. We're going to look at a little lesson today on 12-bar blues. It's a bit of a variation, so it kind of incorporates single strings, sometimes 2 and 3 notes at a time. It's just a little bit more interesting for some of you than maybe just chugging out a sort of that sort of blues, and it's a bit of a variation on a kind of sort of electric blues style. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a few of these lessons, and the idea is that you start to mix all the different ideas up together. Create your own blues. Now, I've deliberately done these in the key of G. I normally do most blues in the key of E and A because that's kind of the guitar-friendly keys. The reason I've done this is because of some of the shapes I'm playing. Some of you may be using acoustic guitars, and if I did it in A, you would have trouble getting into the sort of the dusty end of the fingerboard, if you like. So this is suitable for people who are using electric guitars or acoustic guitars, which is why I put it in the G, but it can be moved into absolutely any key. Okay, so I'll play you through it, and then I'll talk you through the little sort of finer points and maybe show you a close-up. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll play it through once around the 12-bar blues progression in G, and then we'll talk a little bit about it afterwards. Just finish off on a G chord there just to make it sound complete. So what I'll do is I'll show you a bit of a close-up of that. There's only sort of 3 chords in there, and the movements are relatively simple if you can do a little bit of barring, but I'll show you a close-up and we'll go on from there. Okay, so here we go with a little close-up of it. As usual, the tab is up on the website, but this is just to show you roughly what's going on with the fingers and how the sort of rolling techniques are going on and that sort of stuff here. So what I'm doing is I'm starting off with the 3rd fret, G note of the on the thick E string, and I'm playing that note followed by the 5th fret on the D string, which is also a G note, it's an octave higher. So I'm playing those 2 notes, and then what I'm doing then is rolling this 3rd finger that played the G note downwards and covering the G and B strings at the same time and hitting them both at the same time. It's called a double stop, 2 notes together. So we go, and then I'm rolling it back to hit the 5th fret of the D string there. So, and then I'm barring across another double stop, 3rd fret on the G and B string at the 3rd fret, and playing both of those together. Then I'm adding my 2nd finger on the 4th fret of the G string, catching both of those together again, and then going back to this G note, which is the like I said, the 5th fret of the D string. So the whole thing goes. Okay, so and that's your movement. You play that 4 times and you go through the blues sequence, and then when you want to move up to C, which is the next note in this particular key, you move up to the 8th fret, but you replicate exactly the same pattern that I've just played. Okay, yeah, so as I said, you just keep repeating that pattern through the sequence, and in this case it's G, C at the 8th fret, D at the 10th fret. So that's your G, then you move up to the 8th fret and you do exactly the same thing, etc. Do it at the 10th fret, and you work your way through the blues sequence. So that'll get you started on this. I'm not suggesting that you keep that going all the way through. This is a series of lessons on various blues rhythms that you can use, and the idea is at the end that you sort of mix them up, interchange them, and make the whole thing sound a bit more interesting. So I hope you found that useful, and I'll see you again sometime.